Hey, Christina. Thanks for your patience. Okay, next 4 weeks, no worries. Hi, Irene. Thanks for joining again, Lydia. Let me just quickly edit this Facebook post so people don't click on the wrong link. Okay, there we go. Okay, Filamina, don't stress. Thank you for that comment. I do feel like someone imminently this week, if you haven't already spoken to this person, they're coming in, and there could be something about their age, okay? So they might be a little bit younger than you, they might be a little bit older than what you're used to. I want you to stay open-minded, okay? So obviously I was reading for a situation that hasn't happened yet. Let me just pull one more card for you, Filamina, okay? Let me see. And then we'll move on to Christina, okay? All right, angels and spirit, please show me, what does Filamina need to see regarding her love life? Whoa, okay, we've got the Empress in the reverse position. I feel like you need to get out more, to be honest. Angels and spirit, please show me. What does Filamina, because this card says it's time to take action. Angels and spirit, please show me, what is the guidance for Filamina? Yeah, they're showing me the Hierophant in the reverse. So that's telling me there's something unconventional about this person coming in, and I feel like it could be something to do with age, but there's someone about to come in. We've got the Page of Pentacles. This is someone new that wants to get to know you. Page of Pentacles is like the initial stages of attraction and getting to know each other. So stay curious, ask questions. There's no need to rush. It's interesting because we've got the Six of Cups here. Now, usually I see the Six of Cups when it's someone that you may know from somewhere. Like, it doesn't have to be someone that you've dated. It's just Six of Cups is a card about nostalgia. It may mean that you need to let go of exes that came up for you, but it could be either you know of this person somehow, there's some kind of past connection, or the Six of Cups can be quite a sweet and innocent energy. Sometimes I see the Six come up when it doesn't immediately progress into a physical, serious connection, but it kind of blossoms slowly and it's kind of a sweet energy, okay? They're saying keep your options open. You have the Seven of Cups, but at the same time be intentional and be clear about the type of relationship that you're looking for, and let that guide your choices, because you're going to have a number of different people coming your way shortly. All right, and there's no rush. You've got the Hanged Man here. It says change the way you're looking at a situation, embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in action. So it may feel like your love life is not moving at the moment, but soon you're about to see some options. I still do feel that the best kind of time for you is going to be around November. Okay. Hi, Vanshika. How are you? Hi, Erin. Let me go back to Christina because she was first, actually. And now I have her question. So she wants to know guidance for the next 4 weeks. We're going to start with this deck. Right, Angels and Spirit, please show me. Angels and Spirit, please show me, what does Christina need to see for the next 4 weeks, please, Spirit? What does Christina need to see? Okay. There's a message here about the need to stop coping with a situation and make the necessary changes. So I don't know what it is that you're coping with, or it's not working for you, but there's an opportunity over the coming weeks to do something differently. This card says coping mechanisms allow us to survive distressing circumstances, but over time, the very coping mechanisms that benefited us are the very things that are hurting us. So, for example, a coping mechanism is, let's say you're going through something really traumatic and you have to desensitize yourself in order to cope with the situation, in order to make it manageable for you to process on a psychological level. But then once the trauma has stopped, you're still in this numbed state, and that's not going to help you moving forward. So you kind of need to reevaluate how you process experiences. So think about how that might apply to you at the moment, because Spirit is really emphasizing that you don't need to do things that you don't like in order to get what you want anymore. There are other options available for you. So for example, you don't need to stay in a job that you hate in order to get money. They're saying there's no way to have a happy life if you're spending so much time doing things that you don't want to do. You have other options. So change up your strategy and find an enjoyable means to get what you want. Okay. Let's see what else we have. I'm getting a message here about you moving into a better kind of chapter of your life, and any pain that you're experiencing now is only temporary. So they're saying just hang in there. You are being, it's almost like I'm hearing the word catapulted. You're being catapulted into better circumstances. So I want you to keep the faith, but you're going to need to help the universe out a little bit by signaling what you no longer want in your life anymore. And that could be routines, that could be patterns, that could be relationship dynamics. Think about what's no longer working for you, because now is the time to make the necessary changes so that the universe can catapult you into better circumstances. But any discomfort is only temporary, okay? All right, so what do we have here? Yeah, don't be afraid. When you're afraid to take action because there's an outcome that you're afraid of, not taking action produces the outcome that you're afraid of, okay? So for example, and this is going to be totally different from your life circumstances, but let's say a man is interested in a woman, but he's not making a move towards her. He's not expressing his interest in her because he's afraid of rejection. But by him not making a move, she's rejecting him because she's unaware that he's interested. So that's the outcome that he was hoping to avoid. So there's something here about that. I don't know what situation it is, but they keep saying the same thing. If you don't like where you are, then take control and change what you can. Imagine what you would like to see in your world and then take small, steady steps. Okay? So use your emotions as a guide. Our emotions are actually messengers. So for example, if something's making you happy, it's your body's way, if something is making you angry, it's your body's way of saying, my boundaries are being crossed, someone is disrespecting me. And so that you can take action then to stop that behavior moving forward. So when your emotions are triggered, you don't see things clearly. So don't allow yourself to brood or replay events that are triggering. Let your emotions have their moment, feel them fully, but recognize that they're sending you a message. And don't be attached or hold on to them. Allow them to move through you, and then they will resolve themselves. Okay? Again, you must know exactly what it is that you want and be willing to ask for it, and then know exactly what you're willing to do if you don't get it. Okay? So this is a time for you to be very, very clear about what you want your next chapter to look like, and then take aligned action towards your goals, okay? Let's see. Angels and Spirit, please show me what's going to happen for Christina over the coming weeks. Got the Three of Pentacles. Just bear with me a moment. There's something here about legal situations. You've got the Justice in the reverse position. So there's a sense of unfairness here. So if something is unfair to you, or it's not honoring you and your family, you need to take action to right the situation. Yeah, there's something here about a decision that goes against you. Six of Wands in the reverse position. Let me see what your advice is. Like maybe an application is denied or something. Angels and Spirit, please show me what is Christina's guidance over the next 4 weeks. You've got learn to nurture yourself. So you're so busy looking after everyone else's needs, don't forget to nurture yourself as well, because you can't give from an empty cup or an empty well, okay? So make sure you're filling up your own cup, make sure you're getting enough sleep, enough nutritious food. What is Christina's guidance, please, Spirit? You've got discover yourself anew, look inside and rise. So yeah, I feel like you're going through a bit of a, what's the word? Like identity changes, changes to your circumstances, maybe your living situation. You're outgrowing certain things in your life, and new experiences are opening up for yourself. You've got accept, loving, support. Let yourself be held. So there is support to be had, even though you might be denied some kind of assistance. It could be government assistance, whatever that legal decision is that doesn't go in your favor. There's still support to be had, okay? So that's what I'm getting. I'm just going to pull one more card for you, Christina, and then we're going to move on. Now is the time, guys, if you're wanting a general message, a one card free, to post your question. And I will get to as many people as I can, okay? So Christina, what is Christina's guidance over the coming 4 weeks? What is Christina's guidance, please, Spirit? You've got royalty here, the ferret. Let's see what it says. It says, you picked the ferret because you needed a reminder that you are the royalty of your world. You are the monarch of the place where you live, whether it's a small room or an enormous castle. You are the king of your thoughts and what goes on in your head. You are the queen of your body and what you feel inside of it. You are a little prince of all your inspirations that call you to new experiences. You are a little princess of all the wonderful things that come out of your imagination. Tune into this exalted feeling of self-reverence and notice how the energy of the world around you changes. You are the sovereign of your life. Okay. Interesting. You know what? Before we move on, I just quickly want to get a soul coaching card for you. See what you get. Angels and Spirit, please show me what is coming in for Christina. What's coming in for Christina, please? Silence. Interesting. Maybe you don't hear back from something, like you're waiting for an outcome or a decision. And maybe this is just a time for you to reflect and go within and check in with yourself about what you want to do moving forward. Maybe there's a lot going on around you and you need to seek out quiet space so that you can gather your thoughts. Let me know if that resonates with you. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna pick, hey Leanne, all right, is it Hina? Is that how I say your name? I'm gonna pull a card from the spirit messages. And then we're gonna do Bansa. All right, Hina, let's have a look. Or is it Hina, like, you know, Tina, but with a H? They're wanting you to use gratitude as a manifestation tool. You know, when we're focused on what we're grateful for in life, it adds energetic momentum and it brings more of that to us. So I want you to consciously be more grateful and count all of your blessings, even the small ones. Remember that where you are right now is where you're supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others because that only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes and for what it is. So they're saying, look past what you feel are your incapabilities. Like, you might be looking at your life like, oh, it's not where I want it to be. I'm not where I want to be. I should be doing this, or I should be settled down, or I should be like my peers. I should be here. I should be there. But they're saying you are where you're supposed to be. So focus on everything that you've managed to achieve so far. It's okay to acknowledge your weaknesses, but keep in mind that they don't define you. Your strength and your beautiful soul are clear for all to see. Growth isn't easy, but you've got this, okay? All right, so Bansa, let's have a look at your person, what their feelings are towards you. Does SP represent like significant, you know, like the other person? I'm sure it does. Let's see. Angels and Spirit, please show me this person's feelings towards Bansa. The Nine of Cups in reverse, please, Spirit. Your person that you're asking about feels stuck. I'm getting they're very much in their head, not knowing what move to make, what to do. So it could be that you're not currently together. You could be in separation. There could be blocks around the family, like someone doesn't approve of this connection. Things may not have ended on a very nice note because we have the Six of Cups in the reverse. I'm getting that this person isn't happy with the way things are. We have the Nine of Cups in the reverse position. Okay, so let's see. Lancelot. Hey, is it Cigar? You're welcome, Christina. You want to know about your future wife. Okay, let me see. I'm going to use this deck. No, that's not the deck I want. I don't know what I've done with it. Just bear with me a moment. No, don't smash. Oh gosh. Crisis averted, guys, it's okay. But where is the deck that I want to use for you? I just have to use the tarot, but there's a special deck that I use for, you know, like people coming in. If I can find it within 30 seconds, we will. But It's hiding. Don't know what I've done with it. Let's see if I can use a different deck. Problem is that, guys, I have so many decks here. Like, I really need to start selling some because I just have no space. I'm going to use this deck. Alright. You should see my room. It's just full of tarot decks. Alright, so Cigar, sorry for the wait. Alright, let's see. Future wife. What qualities, what attributes will Cigar's future wife have, please, Spirit? Right, here we go. I'm getting someone really quite strong. So this person has strong boundaries. They know what they like. We've got forthright. Someone who's very forthright. You'll know where you stand. This person's not ashamed of her feelings. So very straight with you, and doesn't beat around the bush. Very strong within themselves, know themselves, like knows themselves, like, you know, strong sense of their identity, because we've got someone with an untroubled inner life. So they're very well adjusted. I feel like they have healthy family relationships. They're very comfortable within themselves. Yeah, at home in themselves, this card says. There's an absence of pretension. And there's something here about Italy. So I don't know if this person has an Italian descent or Italian heritage. Maybe there's something else about Italy. Maybe you traveled to Italy at the same time, or yeah, I don't know what it is. But this card says this person has a thing about Italy, but it's also talking about this person having a nice balance of the sensual and the serious. And they have a good taste in architecture or decor, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. They might have a passion for, like, I don't know, the Roman Empire or something. Hey, Nathan. Silly Pants. If you're still here, I'm happy to do a card for you. We're going to do the spirit messages. Let's see. Alright, Angels and Spirit, please show me. What does Silly Pants need to see? Alright. Okay. So you have, don't place limits on yourself. You're an infinite being with unlimited potential. You can have and be anything that you want. Don't hold yourself back or allow anyone else to. This is your life. Live your truth and remain heart-centered at all times. Now, I don't know if it's your name, your handle, but maybe you are the type of person that hides behind humor. Maybe that's a coping mechanism. Maybe you felt like you had to dilute yourself in order to be accepted somewhere along the way. But Spirit is saying, you know, be your authentic self and don't hold yourself back for fear of not being accepted, okay? there's something here about the need to really check in with yourself. Maybe you place too much value on what everyone else thinks and says, not just about you, but generally. Instead of checking in with yourself, how do you feel about a situation? What are your thoughts about a situation? It says, sit in silence for a moment and listen. There are answers that you may have been seeking that are coming to you. And when there are questions that you need assistance with, go inward. Sit with yourself, meditate on the question, ask for Spirit's help, and then trust your intuition, because most often the answer and guidance will be delivered to you intuitively. So I hope that resonates with you. Yeah, I thought that was the case. I'm glad that resonated. Oh, hi, Syed. Thank you so much. Thank you. Christina wants a second reading. No worries. I'm just going to quickly do a card for Erin. Now, Erin, I'm going to use this deck. Let's see, Erin. What does Erin need to know? Angels and Spirit, please show me, what does Erin need to see? What does Erin need to see, please? You've been getting like digestive upsets recently. I'm getting like some pain. There's something that I feel like you're having a hard time digesting emotionally, and it kind of is translating into maybe an upset stomach. Because there's a card here that says, when things don't go as expected, trust the reroute. Thoughts are an unreliable narrator misrepresenting you to you, or misrepresenting a situation. So you've interpreted it as meaning something when it doesn't. It's more simple. Do you know what I mean? You've overthought a situation, but they're saying how you're perceiving a situation is actually incorrect, and Spirit wants you to only focus on what you intend to manifest. And if something has come to an end, could be a relationship, Spirit is saying embrace it, because the death of something is actually needed in order for you to get to where you want to go. Something that no longer serves your expansion is coming to an end, and you need to let it come to an end in order for you to move forward. Okay, so I hope that resonates with you. Christina says, I want a second reading when we get results about Tommy's. Do you have any advice regarding it? Let me have a look at timing. What does PIP stand for again? Oh, thanks, Silly Pants. Hey, Jasmine. Can you remind me what PIP stands for? Hey, 50 and thriving. Okay. I'm going to do timing. Spirit, please show me, when are these results for Tommy coming in? When are these results for Tommy coming in? It does look like September. So soon, like obviously. Yeah, they're showing me the 9th month. I'm trying to narrow it down though. Show me, when can Christina expect these results? They're showing me the next couple of months. September and December look good. They're also giving me October because I'm seeing pumpkins, you know, Halloween. Yeah, they're showing me the next couple of months. You've got next week looks promising. Yeah, over the next 3 months, they're showing me, okay? Yeah, November's coming out, September again. And like leading up to the end of the year, okay? So all the way up to December. I don't know how they work, so whether the payments are approved for 4 months or for 3 months, and then you have to reapply again. I don't know, but that's what it kind of looks like to me. Let me see what your advice is. Which deck do I want to use? I'm going to use this one actually. What does Christina need to see regarding Tommy's applications? What does she need to do? You've got take action according to an idea that you get, an inspiration that you get. You've got, you attract more blessings when you appreciate your current blessings. So you might, I'm getting prayer. I'm getting, you should pray for guidance as to what right action you should take to maximize your chances of getting approval. But while you pray, it's important that you thank Spirit and the angels for helping you. We forget to do that. You know, we're usually petitioning for help, but when we pray, we should always acknowledge that, you know, we've already received so much assistance. Now you've got, allow yourself to receive, open your arms to welcome the blessings and answered prayers that God is sending to you. You've also got the media. This is interesting. It says you can reach more people by working with video, audio, print, and online media. So remember how the last time we did a private reading, Christina, I think I said to you, you should include all sorts of evidence, letters from teachers or people who have encountered Tommy on a daily basis, his carers. Testimony is what I'm talking about. And you might want to video him to, you know, demonstrate like how in need you are of the payments, okay? You are getting divine guidance. So Spirit is showing you the way. So make sure you act on your own ideas, because Spirit will plant ideas in your mind about what you should do, okay? They're heaven-sent answers to your prayers. So again, prayer is going to help you. I think it's going to be fine in the end. You might get knocked back initially, but if you provide those things that I suggested, I feel like you're ultimately going to get the outcome that you want, okay? Let's see. Can you tell me what will happen in the future? Okay, Syed. Is that how I say it? Let's see what is coming up in terms of your wife. We're going to use the tarot. And I'm going to give you advice using this card as well, this deck as well. Okay. Show me what is Syed's next action. Syed's wife's next action. Syed's wife's next action. I like this. You've got the Judgment card. So that talks about a resurrection. It talks about second chances. So I do feel like your wife will be back. Show me what Syed's wife is going to do towards Syed, please. Yeah, she's coming back in, although we've got a bit of a delay here. So you've got the Hanged Man, so things are up in the air at the moment. She's doing a lot of thinking, okay? Maybe give her some space. We've got the Two of Pentacles. Now, this can mean that she's still weighing things up and still deciding what next steps to take. But this can also talk about negotiation. So she could be coming back with a bit of a, what do I call it? Why do I always forget this word? Ultimatum. I feel like she might be coming back with an ultimatum, okay? So the Two of Pentacles is a bit of a negotiation, all right? So she might be setting out terms and conditions in relation to her returning, okay? Look, this is her coming back. So this is someone walking away and turning their back. This is someone coming back in, okay? So this is how I know she's coming back in. So I think just hear her out, listen. Let me just see what your advice is. Angels and Spirit, please show me what is Syed's advice when it comes to his wife. There's something here about abuse. Any kind of abuse is not okay. This could be emotional. It could be any kind of, it could be psychological. Maybe her ultimatum is going to lay out what she will and won't tolerate in that regard, okay? She's feeling emotionally burned out. And that's why there needs to be some space. That's why you got the Hanged Man, okay? So it's saying you need to take time for yourself and heal past trauma before the two of you can, make it work. I hope that was helpful. Okay. Hey, Mark, how you going? Nathan says, of course, I applied for a business loan to change things up. Ooh. Let me just check that. I will be doing a card for Mark as well. Let me just see. I'm going to use for you, Nathan, this deck. Show me, when can Nathan expect an outcome and what will it be, please? Yeah, within 2 months, I feel like this loan will come through, and I do feel like you will get it. I'm just going to pull a card from the success cards. So I am getting late October, early November, okay? They're giving me search engine optimization. So between now and when your business loan gets approved, you might want to have a bit of an SEO strategy. Spirit, please show me, how can Nathan maximize success for his new business? Recruiting. Okay. So who can make your job description stand out? Who in your network have you worked well with before? Who can connect you to qualified talent? Which forums, Facebook groups, and other unconventional places can you look? Okay. Let me know if that resonates with you. Mark, do you have a question for me? While I'm waiting, I'm going to do 50 and Thriving. I'm going to do this deck for you. Why is there so much drama? What you can do to limit the conflict and drama. As I was saying, when I first started this live, now it was when, like, before the live kind of stopped working and I had to relaunch it. I was talking about collectively there being emotions running really high at the moment. Something's in the air. We've had the rallies today, this weekend, across the country. Emotions and tensions are really high right now. So I'm hearing run for cover, you know, just give it some space and time. You got surrender to divine timing. I do feel like over time things will improve, okay? And I think people just need to be more patient with each other. There's something that you could be putting off. It could be like a heart-to-heart conversation where everyone gets to air their grievances and agree to, you know, get along better moving forward. I don't know. But there's something that you need to stop putting off, procrastinating about. Let me know if that makes sense. Jasmine, if you could repeat your question for me, sorry. Hey, Robert. What will my future hold? Okay, let's see what's coming up for you just quickly. You're welcome, Nathan. All right, so what's coming up for Jasmine? Show me what's coming up for Jasmine. You have someone in spirit wanting to say hello. There's something here about love, but they're wanting you to be very, very clear about what you're looking for, because you've got this card next to this card. This card is about confusion and indecision next to romance. So maybe you need to make more conscious choices. Maybe you need to get to know someone a little bit better before you make a decision as to whether you want to proceed with that relationship or whether it would be for your highest good. That type of thing is coming up. If you've gone through a bit of turmoil, Spirit is saying, look at the bright side, this will all pass soon. So I feel like you're moving into a time of more clarity. Angels and Spirit, please show me what's coming up for Jasmine. Is there something here? Do you have a platform like, I don't know, a YouTube channel or an Instagram or a TikTok where you have quite a following? Maybe you have a parenting blog, or there's something about children and something about being in the public eye and media recognition. Maybe it's an idea that you've had, a business relating to like either parenting or children, something like that. Let me know if that resonates with you. Okay. All right, so Mark, let's see what your love cards say. Which deck do I want to use? Show me the other person. I think I want to see what's going on with the other person. Is that what you want to know? Oh, thanks, William. Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's an idea for you. You do really well with like a blog about your family or something. Okay. Show me, what does Mark need to see regarding the person that he's interested in? What's going on with them? Yeah, pretty sure something similar came out previously about this. We've got timing has been important. I want to be with you, but it's just bad timing. Perhaps we're just star-crossed lovers. I might say cruel things to test you. I lash out because I feel hurt. I feel like she tends to test how much you want this connection to work by pushing you away, seeing if you stick around. So yeah, she's got some self-sabotaging tendencies here. Yeah, if you forgive me and allow me to enter your life, there's still hope for us. So I definitely feel like timing is just off at the moment, and she will want to patch things up with you. And at the moment, she's just got other priorities that need her attention right now. She's saying, please be patient. I'm just going to ask the tarot what her true intentions are towards you. So I feel like she might not be giving you a lot of attention right now. She might not be very responsive because we've got the Six of Wands in the reverse. But look, you are moving out of a time of, you know, rough waters and confusion into more peaceful, tranquil waters. So I definitely feel like it's moving in the right direction. You're going to need to let go of grievances, let go of judgment. Don't be guarded with this person. Just be open and honest and transparent. That's what I get with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Let's see. I also feel like the Four of Pentacles in the reverse is her releasing things and making space for this relationship. Look, I do feel like it is moving in the right direction. You've got the Knight of Swords here. I feel like this is saying don't be in any rush, or don't let, you know, your ego get in the way here, because I know you want commitment. I know you want that like traditional relationship with this Hierophant here, but I feel like there could be some family blockages at the moment. Just kind of let it play out is my guidance for you. I'm just going to quickly get a message from this deck here. Oh, hey, Robert. I'm not good with, I'm really not good with numbers, but I'll tell you, my birthday's 11/11. So 11 is my lucky number. 29 is also, it works in numerology to be an 11, but it's also lucky for me as well. So there you go, 29 and 11. Aviation deck. You know what? The only deck that I would have any kind of remote similarity would be the Little Prince Tarot. I think that's got some aeroplanes on it. I don't know. Have a look at it on Google. But no, I don't. That's a really interesting idea. So Jasmine, I did pick a couple of things that are coming up for you, but in terms of if you want a future reading, like when you're going to get married and how many children you're going to have, like that takes ages. It's a lot of energy, and you might want to book a personal reading with me for that. Okay, so with these freebies that I do, I can't control what comes out. Spirit just shows me what's coming up for you, and I just tell you what I see in the cards. Okay. Now, you have to have faith in this connection, Mark, all right? Hang on. I had to log back into PayPal, sorry. Because you've got this card here that says surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Trust your intuition. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you've chosen the right path, okay? But yeah, I'm just giving you an example, but anyway, whatever. I'm not talking to you, Mark, sorry. You know what? I'm going to just do Irene, and then I might go and do a Scorpio reading for the channel. Let's see. We're going to do timing for Irene's travel. There it is. I'm getting January for possible travel for you. When can Irene expect to travel, please? Oh. Yeah, I'm getting the first 3 months of next year look good for travel. And I'm getting between now and like the month of September, I feel like you should be planning. Making plans. Yeah, look, January. All right, guys, I'm going to end it now. Thank you all for joining, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.